To a story we first reported in November. Employees at a Duluth Starbucks have officially unionized. Workers at the Woodland Avenue store first picketed in mid-November, as seen in this video. Today, they announced the baristas won a union election. By a vote of 11 to 8 today, employees there became the 7th Starbucks location in the state to join Starbucks Workers United. They say the effort came after months of the company not addressing concerns of employees, such as staffing shortages and working conditions.